I spent $350 on this date, and you've been on the phone the whole damn date. The whole date you've been on the phone.
And what are you gonna do about it? It's not even that big of a deal.
You know what? It ain't gonna pay for this food bill either.
Many people feel that constantly being on the phone during a first date can come across as rude, especially when the whole point is to get to know the other person. The situation became even more shocking once viewers heard the bill ended up being around $350 today. We're looking at some of the wildest relationship arguments shared online, and trust me, the final clip is absolutely unbelievable.
The food was good?
It's real good.
You got a whole lot.
I just got French toast, crepes, pancakes, and he came double pancakes, eggs, sausage, something like that.
Well, here goes your bill. I told him to split it because I really only got orange juice.
My bill. Your bill. I'm not paying it.
What you mean?
You asked me on a date.
I know I asked you on a date, but it's like, look at everything that you paid for. Like,
Okay.
you ordered all this stuff. We're on the first date. I mean, I didn't think you wasn't going to pay for your own food.
Why would I pay for my own meal? You asked me on that. That's dumb.
Yeah, we're on a date, but I don't really know you like this, so why won't you just pay for your own?
Getting to know me.
Yeah, that's fine, but look at everything you ordered, and all I got is orange juice. Like, at least pay for
You
your
want to have hungry.
right. So pay for your own
But you
food.
asked me on it.
That's true, but I still want you to pay for your own food. You can't pay for your own food.
It's not that I can't pay. I'm not paying though. Because you said you take me on a date. See, you're supposed to
We're on a date, but that doesn't mean I have to pay for your food.
pay.
Why? I don't even eat this much. Like, look at this. Look at this. Just pay for your own food.
No.
But I took you out on a date. Maybe, okay, you get this one and I get the next one.
There is no next one. I'm done after this.
Oh, well, you really need to pay for your food. Then. If that's the case, I'm not paying for it either. You need to pay for your food.
No, I'm not. I'm ready to get him to come here.
This is insane. This woman ordered all this food and expect me to pay for her meal. And all I had was orange juice. I don't care.
In many viewers' opinion, it seemed like he was simply hoping for a relaxed coffee date to talk and get to know each other better. Instead, the situation quickly turned into a much larger meal, which led people online to question whether the focus was really on the date itself or just the free food.
So yeah, I'm on a date, right? And I ordered 6 different meals, and this man do not want to pay for my food. I don't know why.
Tell me more. Why does he want you to pay for the bill?
And I really didn't have the appetite for anything. He forced me to come to a restaurant. So now I'm here. I ordered 6 different dishes.
Come again, please tell us what you ordered while on this date.
And I got jerk chicken, this one meal. I started not the roster pasta.
This is ridiculous. Who orders 6 different things from the menu?
And I got me some oxtails too, but I also wanted me a fried snapper. And this like the pineapple bowl.
Excuse me, ma'am, if you want him to pay for 6 different dishes, how about you eat all 6 of them right in front of him so he can prove that you're not trying to feed your whole family?
And that's his drink. That's my drink. I ain't really like that drink. And he got the 2 liquors. But yeah,
Ma'am, you're not going on a date. Sound like you're trying to grocery shop.
I can eat. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. I had got some fried green tomatoes and
So you turned a restaurant date into a buffet date? Wow, all you can eat, huh?
he like, little lady, you really can't eat. And I'm just like, you invited me out.
See, it's women like you that make it hard for the women who really enjoy going on quality dates with quality men. Because fellas see videos like this, and they be like, wait a minute, I hope this is an isolated situation. I hope y'all all ain't like this. I know you're not, but most dudes don't know that.
From the amount of food on the table, it was obvious to viewers that the restaurant wasn't cheap. Once the drinks and multiple meals kept getting added to the order, the total likely became much higher than expected. At that point, many people online understood why he felt she should at least help cover part of the bill.
Unpopular opinion, a man should be paying for every single date, and here is why. If a man cannot afford or is unwilling to buy you dinner every single time he takes you on a date, then how could you ever, as a woman, in your right mind, expect that same man to be able to provide for a child and a wife who has to stay home because she just gave birth and her body needs to physically repair? I'm sorry, but it is just so unrealistic. And there's a culture that is hating on people who want a provider, and that is so wrong, because there's nothing wrong with being a woman and expecting a man to pay for your dates. I'm not not just because you spend a bunch of money on your hair and makeup. That's so true, and like a lot of men don't do the same. So like, yes, we invest a lot more in presenting ourselves for a date than a guy. That's totally fair. But more important than anything is the fact that if a man can't pay for dinner, how can he pay for a child one day, and a wife, and a family? He can't. He won't be willing to. So he's clearly not going to make a good husband. So men, if you want to make a good husband, pay for the damn...
At the end of the day, every relationship and dating situation is different. Traditionally, many people expected the man to pay for dates, but times and financial realities have changed a lot over the years. With rising costs and a tougher economy, many couples now approach dating expenses differently than people did decades ago. Most viewers agreed that clear communication and reasonable expectations matter more than strictly following old traditions.
Sorry, but are you sorry enough to get out the phone? You've been on the phone the whole damn date. The whole date. I spent 300. She on the phone in the beginning of the date. She on the phone in the middle of the date. She on the phone in the end of the date. Stayed on the phone the whole day. You sorry, but are you sorry enough to get out the phone? You've been on the phone the whole damn date. The whole date. I spent $350 on this date, and you've been on the phone the whole damn date. The whole date you've been on the phone.
Well, be interested. Why are you yelling at me?
What you mean be interested? Why you at me? Why would I yell at you? You've been on the phone the whole freaking date.
And what are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna walk out.
You don't pay our phone bill, so it's not even that big of a deal.
You know what? It ain't gonna pay this. It ain't gonna pay for this food bill either.
Yes, you will. It don't matter.
You was on the phone the whole time. You was on the phone the whole day. You was on the phone the whole day. Ain't paying for your food. Ain't paying for your food. Y'all gonna pay. I'm not paying for your food. You was on the phone the whole day.
Go get them. The lady is at the door. Go give her. You give her the money. It don't matter. You know I got work to do. Where are you going?
That's how you get these more playing around.
Look at this guy. You done got my whole car.
What up, man? What up, man?
That's what you did. That's what you did. You should have paid for the food. Now you gotta pay
for that thing, man.
You know what? And it don't.
They had to call the police because the dude wouldn't pay for the...
Situations like this are frustrating for a lot of viewers because the date appeared uncomfortable from start to finish. Many people felt the lack of conversation and constant phone use made it seem like there wasn't much genuine interest in getting to know him. Combined with the expensive bill and the awkward ending, the entire situation left viewers questioning what the real purpose of the date was.
You gonna finish your drink?
In a second.
In a second? What's the attitude about?
You can't make me drink my drink.
I'm just asking. You've been sitting there for a minute. You acting like you didn't enjoy your meal.
I want to drink it slow.
Okay, that's cool. You enjoying the date?
I'm trying to.
You trying to? Okay.
Hey guys, are we ready to go ahead and close out?
Yes, we are. Can you make that separate, please?
Yes.
Separate chicken.
I know you fucking lying.
No, I'm not. We just met up just to have a conversation. You're not even enjoying yourself. You're not about to pay for a date. You're not even enjoying the date.
We washing dishes tonight.
You're gonna be doing something. You invited me over to this spot, and I'm not about to do this with you. So, ma'am, I'll be separate. Yeah, separate. I'll be paying for mine. She's gonna pay for hers, and that's gonna be it.
Interesting.
Very. I appreciate it. Thank you. You gonna take care of that?
I don't think you need to worry about what I'm gonna take care of.
You can keep the change. I don't know what she's doing, but
Thank you.
You have a good day, man.
From the way the video began, many viewers felt there was already some tension and a lack of connection between the two. The overall atmosphere seemed awkward, and it didn't look like the date had much chemistry from the start. Because of that, a lot of people online thought it made sense for both sides to simply pay for their own meals and move on respectfully.
Today, I linked with this man a few weeks ago out with my friends. This been texting me for weeks, talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on. It's so good. Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a f. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat, and I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie, no, I wouldn't have did all that, but I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good. Oh my God. It was just so good. Like I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the f*** he going to the bathroom and never come back? I'm like, hold the phone. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes. But this never end up
at the oyster bar, and she said this: running out on the tab is crazy. And he replied back and says, I offered to take you out for drinks and you ordered all that food. I can cash app you the total for the drinks. And of course, you know, we got to get to the comments. So the first person commented said this: laughed my butt off. If it was her moaning over the if it wasn't her moaning, because she was, y'all, hold on, let me get the clip. Girl, moaning over the freaking oysters. But the person continues and says, if it wasn't for her the moaning over the oysters and recording with her camera flash on, or her ordering an additional 5th plate of food, that he officially decided that he was going to dip out on her, right? Because we don't know what made him leave on that date. Another person tweeted this and said, between slurping down 48 oysters, 3 lemon drops, 2 crab cakes, and ordering potatoes, laughing my butt off, did she even have time to talk and vibe with her actual date? Which is a great question, because I was curious too. Like, did she have time to even talk to him? Somebody else said, this just greedy. Girl, it was greedy. Another person said this, and I had to go back and watch the video. They said $11 tip is crazy because that bill basically was at least $150. Y'all, she left $11. I know that bill was high. I know it was.
Honestly, a lot of people found his reaction understandable. A first date is usually supposed to be about having a conversation and seeing if there's a real connection. Going to a nice restaurant already shows effort, but when the order suddenly turns into multiple plates and expensive drinks totaling over $150, viewers started questioning whether the focus was really on the date or just the bill.
So let's talk about the time that I got ghosted on an actual date. He just kind of just left. Story time. So, decided to meet this person online, of course. Where else do I meet people? Okay, let's meet in person, but let's go on a hike. So, me to go on this hike, had to pay for parking, had an attitude, decided I'm gonna go, it's a nice little trail in this place. Drove 30 minutes. It's fine, whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna hike, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna get my cardio early on a Saturday or Sunday morning, something like that. So we go, meet up, couldn't find each other, parking lot was really vast. So I'm just like, okay, we meet up. I guess I didn't meet his specifications. We had video chatted, sent pictures, etc. The things that you do when you meet online. Get there and he's just like, hey, just like abruptly, he's just like, I gotta go get my bag. I was like, what? He's like, I gotta go get my bag. Huh? Yeah, I gotta go get my bag out the car. I'll be back. 2-3 minutes pass by, 5 pass by, 10 minutes pass by. I call him and I'm just like, where are you? Didn't answer. Sent a text, didn't answer. I'm standing there. Still doesn't answer. I eventually get the hint that I have been left jilted, if you will, in the middle of a date. Of course, I was embarrassed. I was angry because I paid my money for my parking. But then I also decided to have a change of heart and go on the hike anyway. So I went through, looked at these amazing trails, saw wildlife, nature. It was beautiful outside, got some fresh air. I did have a little talk with Jesus because I was like, this is foul, Lord. I wouldn't do this to somebody on a date unless I felt in danger, etc. And on top of that, dude was not attractive. And you left all it is on the, okay, got it. It's fine. We're fine.
But it's just a lesson that, things happen. People are rude. People are inconsiderate. People will waste your time. People will cost you money. I know I keep talking. It was only $5, but still, I had an attitude. I was like, wow. I never shared it with any of my friends because I was just kind of embarrassed. But it is one of those things that happens. Another adventure in my dating life that has happened. But we live, we learn, we move on. Love you. Bye.
A lot of viewers pointed out that Olive Garden is still considered a nice place for a date, especially for a first meeting. The fact that he also brought roses and drove her to the restaurant showed clear effort on his part. That's why so many people were surprised by how the situation eventually played out. And trust me, the final clip only gets even crazier from here.
Bring me here.
Why would I bring you to Olive Garden?
Yeah, like what? Do I look like an Olive Garden type of girl?
This is our first date. This is our first date. Like, I don't even know you. Why would I spend all this money on you?
Spend all this money? Like, what are you talking about? All this money?
I got
it's
you.
Like $15 for a plate. Like,
it's not
it's
50.
cheap.
Okay, I don't know what you're ordering.
It's cheap. Like, if you're broke, just say that. Like,
I'm not broke, okay?
I'm not this type of girl. Like, a chain restaurant? Do I look like I eat fast food?
This is not fast food.
You might as well have taken me to McDonald's. Like, what?
Okay, yeah, see, I've heard enough.
No.
Look, this date is not gonna work. It's over, okay? I can take my flowers back.
These cheap flowers, yeah, you can take those back. They're cheap. You get them from the grocery store. You didn't even go to a florist.
What's the problem with going to a grocery store?
You didn't go to a florist. Like, they look cheap. Like, if you're broke, like, just say that. Like, it's okay to...
Look, you have no problem asking me for a ride. What do you mean by broke? If
I'm a passenger princess. There's no reason I need to be driving. Like,
you don't even have a car. You don't have an option.
I don't need a car. Like,
You're gonna need a car. You're gonna need a car because you're gonna get out of my car and you're gonna walk home.
No, you can take me back home.
I'm not taking you anywhere.
Honestly, a lot of viewers were left confused after watching that clip. From the way the situation was explained, it seemed like the man was simply trying to be careful with money and asked whether adding cheese would cost extra before deciding not to order it. But somehow, that small moment turned into a much bigger argument than anyone expected. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video.
I just get back from a Hinge date. Why am I doing this to myself? So we scheduled to go to dinner. We are sitting at the restaurant. Seems very nice. Not a catfish. Things are going well. And the waitress comes over. She wants to take her order. And I said, okay, I'm going to take the branzino. And he said, I'm going to take the burger. And the waitress asked him, okay, how do you like your burger? He said how he likes his burger. And do you want some cheese on your burger? And he asked, is this going to be extra? And she says, yes, it's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind. Over there, and I'm like, what the actual I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat my branzino and see what happens. And he's like, oh my god, you have to pay extra for everything these days. And I'm like, yeah, it's New York City. So I got my branzino, he got his burger, we were eating. And once I was satisfied, I got up and I was like, I'm going to the restroom for a second. And I took my purse and I went to the waitress and I was like, hey, I just want to pay the bill. And I just paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant, and I texted him. So I texted him, the check is taken care of, you should have gotten the cheese.
Honestly, a lot of viewers seemed confused after watching that clip because, from the way the situation was explained, it looked like the customer was simply trying to avoid extra charges and keep the order within a budget. According to the discussion in the video, the disagreement appeared to start over a small add-on item and quickly escalated into a much bigger argument than most people expected. That's why so many reactions online focused on how minor misunderstandings during orders can suddenly turn into tense public moments. Overall, the clip sparked debate about customer service, communication, and how differently people react when money or added costs are involved. But anyway, that wraps up today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts on the situation. I'll see you in the next one.